The history of Puerto Rico is marked by a rich blend of indigenous, Spanish, and American influences, which have shaped the island's culture, politics, and identity. Here's an overview. Pre-Columbian period. Puerto Rico was originally inhabited by the Taíno people, an indigenous arawak group. They called the island Borikén and had a society organized around agriculture, fishing, and trade. The Taíno left a significant cultural mark, including language and customs that remain part of Puerto Rican culture today. Spanish colonization, 1493 to 1898. Christopher Columbus landed on the island during his second voyage in 1493, and it soon became a Spanish colony. The Spanish crown renamed it Puerto Rico, Rich Port, for its strategic location and resources. Under Spanish rule, the indigenous population dwindled due to diseases and forced labor. Over time, enslaved Africans were brought to work on plantations, adding to the island's ethnic and cultural diversity. Throughout the colonial period, Puerto Rico's strategic location made it a vital military outpost in the Caribbean, and Spain built massive fortifications in San Juan. In the 19th century, Puerto Ricans began to push for greater autonomy. In 1897, Spain granted Puerto Rico a degree of self-governance, establishing it as an overseas province of Spain. U.S. control and territorial status, 1898-present. In 1898, the Spanish-American War resulted in the United States taking control of Puerto Rico as part of the Treaty of Paris. Puerto Rico became an unincorporated U.S. territory, meaning that while it was governed by the United States, it did not have full statehood rights. In 1917, the Jones Act granted U.S. citizenship to Puerto Ricans but did not grant them the right to vote in presidential elections unless they lived in a U.S. state. The island developed economically under U.S. governance, notably through Operation Bootstrap in the mid-20th century, which sought to industrialize Puerto Rico and reduce poverty. However, Puerto Rico also faced challenges, including economic crises, high poverty rates, and political debates over its status as a territory. Modern era and political status debates. Today, Puerto Rico remains a U.S. territory, with many residents and political leaders divided on whether the island should become a state, remain a territory, or seek independence. Several referendums have been held over the years, with results indicating mixed support for each option. The island faces issues related to economic struggles, healthcare, and infrastructure challenges, exacerbated by natural disasters like Hurricane Maria in 2017. Cultural legacy and identity. Puerto Rican culture is a blend of Taíno, African, and Spanish influences, evident in its music, cuisine, and traditions. The island is known for vibrant festivals, salsa music, and strong cultural pride, with the term Boricua used to denote Puerto Rican identity and heritage. Despite political struggles, Puerto Rico has maintained a unique cultural identity that resonates across the Caribbean and the Puerto Rican diaspora in the United States. The island's future, especially regarding its political relationship with the U.S., remains a significant topic for Puerto Ricans and policymakers alike. Puerto Rico has produced many influential figures across various fields. Here are some notable Puerto Ricans. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Creator of the musical Hamilton, this playwright, actor, and composer has become an icon in modern theater. Rita Moreno. A trailblazing actress, singer, and dancer, Moreno is one of the few people to have won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, EGOT. Roberto Clemente. A legendary baseball player known for his skills and humanitarian work. He was the first Latin American player inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Luis Muñoz Marín. A significant political figure, Muñoz Marín served as the first elected governor of Puerto Rico and was instrumental in the island's modernization efforts. Bad Bunny. A globally successful reggaeton and Latin trap artist, Bad Bunny has redefined the music industry with his unique sound and social activism. Jennifer Lopez. Singer, actress, and dancer, J-Lo has been a major influence in pop culture, known for her versatility and success across multiple entertainment fields. Julia de Burgos. A celebrated poet, her work explores themes of identity, feminism, and Puerto Rican culture. Benicio del Toro. An acclaimed actor, he won an Academy Award for his role in Traffic and has had a successful career in Hollywood. José Feliciano. A musician and singer known for hits like Feliz Navidad, Feliciano broke barriers as a blind Puerto Rican artist and remains an influential figure in Latin music. These individuals reflect Puerto Rico's vibrant culture and its contributions to arts, sports, politics, and social causes. Global positioning. The island of Puerto Rico is a gateway to the Caribbean and Latin America. Proximity to Central and South America. Situated about 1,000 miles from Miami, Puerto Rico provides a crucial foothold for the U.S. to monitor and engage with countries across Latin America. This is particularly relevant given the proximity of the Panama Canal, a vital conduit for global maritime trade, including U.S. goods and military movements. Countering non-U.S. influence, Puerto Rico's position allows the U.S. to monitor and counter activities from other global powers, like China and Russia, that have increasingly sought to engage with Latin American countries for economic and political influence. Naval and Air Force bases. Military infrastructure. While Roosevelt Roads Naval Station closed in 2004, other strategic assets and facilities, such as Fort Buchanan and the Puerto Rico Air National Guard, remain on the island. These installations allow the U.S. to project power quickly across the Caribbean, Central America, and beyond. Intelligence and surveillance. Puerto Rico offers an ideal base for intelligence and surveillance operations, which helps the U.S. monitor narcotics trafficking, organized crime, and potential security threats from the region. Protection of shipping routes. Maritime security. The Caribbean is home to several key maritime trade routes used for shipping energy supplies, consumer goods, and raw materials between North and South America, Europe, and beyond. Puerto Rico's location helps the U.S. safeguard these routes against piracy, smuggling, and other disruptions. Proximity to the Gulf of Mexico. Puerto Rico's position enables rapid deployment of forces to protect energy interests in the Gulf, which is a critical hub for oil refining and production. Disaster response and humanitarian aid. Strategic aid distribution. Puerto Rico's central location in the Caribbean makes it a key staging area for humanitarian aid and disaster relief efforts in response to hurricanes, earthquakes, and other natural disasters affecting nearby countries and U.S. territories. U.S. Navy and Coast Guard operations. The island provides a base for these agencies to respond swiftly to emergencies in the region, enhancing stability and security. As of recent estimates, there are about 5.8 million Puerto Ricans living in the mainland United States. This number exceeds the population of Puerto Rico itself, which stands at approximately 3.1 million people. Thank you for watching and please like this educational video. Good day.